What an incredible sacrifice that young man is making for his friend so that his friend can get to the places that he needs to be. I wonder, who is God calling you and me to go that extra mile for at the moment? Someone that we consider is worth the effort to bring them an invite into the best party in town. So yes, we have to go with the invitations. That's part of Jesus' story. But we also have to say to people, now come. And we invite them to come to a church. We're inviting them to come to Christ Church. And I think we should be inviting them to come to a church with surprises. We want people to be surprised by our welcome. We want them to be surprised by our generosity, surprised by our love, and surprised by our acceptance. I was reading my Bible notes a few weeks ago, and Jeff Lucas, who writes them, he was recalling a time when he was invited as a guest preacher one Sunday morning to a church, and he said heads turned as this particular lady walked into the church service. She had a huge smile on her face, and it was then, he said, that I noticed something about her smile. She had no teeth. And he said, and her dress was a little unusual for a Sunday morning gathering. It was white and it was made of very thin material, and it was quite see-through. It was not very modest, he said. And as she made her way down the aisle, she was greeted with warm hugs and handshakes. The leader of the church was standing next to Jeff, and he said to Jeff, "Oh, that's Sophie. She became a Christian just a month ago. She lost all her teeth to her drug addiction, and she has been the victim of abuse and neglect." And he said to him, "Oh, and that dress, yes, it's a bit revealing, but she wears it every Sunday. It's her only dress. Sophie told me," he said, "that she loves to wear it because she feels like she's dressing up for her prince, her rescuer, Jesus." Jeff said, I wiped away a tear as the leader carried on. He said, we're not going to tell her that what she wears might be a little distracting. She'll figure that out in her own time. But he said, in the meantime, we just want her to know that she's finally home. In Jesus' story, the invitation goes out to those who are at the bottom of the pile. The invitation goes out to those at the end of the line, those who wouldn't even dream of being a special guest at God's banquet. Friends, let's make our invitation appealing. I was thinking about this a bit this week, and I was listening to people talking about holidays, and I was thinking about holiday brochures. Holiday brochures, the pictures in them are always taken from the right angle, and the colours have always been enhanced to give you the best impression. A child's toys, I was thinking you rarely see a child's toy painted grey or brown. No, they're painted in bold colours, bright colours that look appealing. You never see wrapping paper in black, or if you do, it's very unusual. Wrapping paper comes in bright colours because you want people to be excited about them. I've heard people saying they're going to write off 2020 as a wasted year that they don't want to remember, and in so many ways I can understand that. But why don't we all make a decision to give our family, our friends, our neighbours, our work colleagues, the shop assistants who serve us, the church visitor, the people we socialise with, why don't we give them the opportunity to make 2021 the most memorable year of their life? A year when they chose to come home. A year when they accept an invitation, an appealing invitation from Jesus. through us to the best party in town. Two things as I finish. First of all, as we set this vision out for next year, first of all, pray like you mean it. Pray for those people who will come to Christchurch as guests. And secondly, invite them like you've got the best news in the world, because you have. This week, my parents celebrated their 60th wedding anniversary, their diamond wedding. And we as a family thought it would be nice for them to receive a card from the Queen, as you can apply for them. But we applied with plenty of notice, but unfortunately, due to the COVID restrictions, we've had a note to say the card may be a little late. And I was quite disappointed about that. But my mum didn't know that we'd sent off for that card. And she's remained excited about receiving it. And she said to me, I'll keep an eye out for it each day when the postman arrives, and I'll look forward to receiving it. There's something about knowing that it's on its way is exciting. And so this is Vision Sunday. This is where we want people to be, waiting with excitement for next Sunday and for the next party. Let's go and invite them. Amen.